What's up, guys? This is Coach Ryan here. This is my first tutorial video. I'm really excited to get going with this thing. I've been trying to get a YouTube channel going forever. Got lots of knowledge and good stuff for you guys. So you guys have any questions, any requests for tutorial videos, I'm more than happy to put them together for you. Got a big background in gymnastics, CrossFit, basically just general strength and conditioning. So if you guys have any questions on nutrition, anything like that, holler at me and I'll put a video together for you. So today we're going to go ahead and get started with the muscle up tutorial. So first thing you guys need to learn for the muscle up, if you don't have a muscle up yet, is the false grip. Okay, this is going to be a huge indicator, or not indicator, but it's going to really determine whether you're going to be able to get that first muscle up. Okay, so what we're going to do is go over this real quick. What I want you to do before I even start with that is I want you to get your arms straight up and down. And I want you to try and reach in and touch your forearm, okay? I can't do it. If you can do it, it's kind of weird, but if you can do it, whatever. So that's the position we want to get into on the ring. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to take the ring. I'm going to set the pad, center pad of my hand on the ring, right in the center. Now, from here, I'm going to reach in, and just like we did, I'm going to try and touch my forearm. That's how much wrist you want through that ring. Okay, what this is going to do is it's going to take out a huge piece of the transition for the muscle up. If I'm straight like this, I gotta pull that much harder to get my wrist over the rings and fall into the bottom of the dip position. Okay, so get this down, practice it, get solid on it. Okay, when I finally get this, I'm gonna drive my thumbs in towards one another and elbows in tight parallel to one another. Okay, when I'm hanging from the rings, I don't want to hang to full extension. If I hang to full extension now, for me, it's 155 pounds. Just and then I lose everything, okay? So I need to keep everything tight, 90 degrees, and then from here I can pull with more control and more tension in my muscles, okay? So get that down. That's really important. I want you to apply it in all the drills we do, okay? All right, here we go with the inverted row. I set up with my feet directly underneath the rings, lay back. I've got my false grip on the rings. I'm going to internally rotate. Extremely important here that I implement this into my training. It's going to wind my arm up into the socket and create like a rubber band wrapped around a pencil effect, where I'm going to get a lot of snap out of it and create a lot more speed and a lot more power. Make sure you implement that internal rotation on every repetition. To make this a little easier, guys, I can take a couple steps behind the rings rather than standing directly underneath them. And that's going to keep me from going too horizontal, and then I'll have a little less weight to pull. It's kind of like doing a push-up from the knees. I can go from the knees to the toes. The toes can be a little more advanced. So here I can take a couple steps back, get good here, get strong here, and then start moving to the more advanced position, which is feet underneath the rings for putting you in that optimal pulling position. Alright guys, so once you become proficient at pulling, or you become strong in this position to be able to pull yourself in that inverted row, next you're going to start working on the sit-through or the transition, okay? This is like the biggest part for people, is just getting into that bottom position. Even if you can't press it out yet because you don't have the strength and dip, at least you know that you can get through and you know how to get through and transition into the bottom. So here's a pretty good, easy, simple exercise or drill that you guys can practice. Alright guys, so here's an easy transition exercise for you. Notice I pull the bench in towards me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up with my knees bent out in front of me. Notice I've got that false grip, okay? False grip, watch at the bottom. Arms will internally rotate before I pull. There it is. Okay, still keeping my hips as flat as I can. Try not to bend at the hip too much. I'm going to snap up, sit through to the bottom position. Okay, shoulders should sit right down in the bottom when I pull myself through here. I internally rotate, pull, snap, and sit through. That is the more modified version of this exercise. Okay, so now when you can consistently pull yourself through with your knees bent, I can now straighten my body out completely to where I've got full extension through my knees and hips. And now I'm just going to continue to work on this week by week until I've got it down proficiently. I can hit it every time, internally rotate, snap through, pull, and sit through at the bottom of the dip position. All right, so now you can transition through. You can sit in the bottom of the dip position. Now, obviously, you need to be able to dip, okay? So now I'm going to get down in the bottom position. I'm going to start practicing my dip, pressing through from a strict bottom position. Okay, I need to be able to push through that strict bottom position because that's exactly where I'm going to land. Keep your elbows tight by your sides. Do not allow any space or you will blow your shoulder out. Stay tight. Alright guys, that's it for video 1. So first off, thanks for watching guys. Please subscribe to the channel. When you get this stuff down and you get to the point where you can pull proficiently in an inverted row position with your false grip, you can do all this homework stuff. You can go into the bottom of the dip. You can press out without snapping the shoulders off. Go ahead and move on to video 2. We're going to start working on the actual muscle up, putting it all together, working on the kipping progressions, and falling right into it. So any questions, any comments, please leave them in the comments below, and I appreciate it. Again, please subscribe. Have a good day, guys. I will see you next time.